Cards in need of a good shuffle this evening. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, TeaToasTnTaroT. We've got the Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, money, new job, new beginnings, fish out of water, new start, moving house, moving desk, moving office, promotion. From Page of Cups to a King of Pentacles, promotion, moving up, moving on, new beginnings, new start. You're unsure how it's going to go, new start, new job, you've never done this job before, it's a promotion, it's a step up, and you've never got this far in your career before. You wasn't sure if you were going to get this promotion, but you have. You've got it ahead of two other people. There was 3 people going for this position, you got it. You impressed the boss. Could be something to do with travel, World Wide Web, social media. Flying, cup, just picking up the World Cup there for some reason, football, World Cup, travelling, social media, 3 people there, like I say. There was 3 people went for this job, you got it. Above 2 other people. Stabbed in the back. 3 people went for the job, you got it. 3 people went for the job, you got it. What's 3 people went for the job, you got it. This is all I can keep picking up. Queen of Wands. You could be female and there was 2 males, you've got the job. Ace of Pentacles, big money, big, good promotion, good step up. King of Cups, you impress the boss. You could end up in a relationship with the boss. That could be the issue there I was picking up there, but I just didn't say it. The 2 males may be saying, that might have been what was being said, you got the job because you were female, because you've impressed the boss in that way. And you're not sure whether you've got the job on your own merit or because the boss took a shine to you. But you'll soon find out. Like I said, either way, it's good money, but hard work, not physically hard, mentally hard. Something to do with the boss, be careful. If you're married, if he's married, this might be the reason he's took you on. This might be what's causing the mental anguish also. A bit of being chased by the boss, rejection. You're rejecting the boss. You could, that could be on your mind. If you keep rejecting them, you'll lose the job. This could be an issue. Mental health, head games, could be a narcissistic boss, be careful. Narcissistic boss, be careful. He might have took you on because he wanted to get you into a relationship or some kind of relationship. Be careful of that boss. He's not as charming as he makes out to be. You're aware now. You're aware. Messages incoming, travel. Be aware of this boss, whatever plans he's got for you. Look into narcissists. If you're not aware, look at a few YouTube videos and stuff, just because they can be very charming, very deceiving. This could be love bombing. This could be, so manipulative, so that you could be deceived into thinking this is what they're aiming for, but it's not. Be careful of a narcissistic boss. Just be careful. Yet again, love bombing. Don't be fooled. Don't be deceived. Your intuition might be telling you something not right, something in between, something wrong with this contract, like I said before. The sun, all seems well, all seems marvellous. Might seem beautiful to start with, but you're going to start picking up. You're the Empress. Use your intuition, stay strong. You could get pregnant to the boss. Listen, I'm just saying, be careful, and then you're stuck then. Just be aware of a narcissistic boss. You're not getting the full information about them. You could be married and saying they're not, something like that. You're not getting the truth. Scales of justice. You're not getting the full truth. Holding on to a lie. King of Wands, the boss. Be careful. Can turn your life upside down. Can turn your world upside down. Be careful of a narcissistic boss. Your job has something to do with travelling. Something to do with travelling, moving away. And that might be the reason you wasn't sure about taking it, but it's such a good offer. It's, top job, top promotion. But there's something playing on your mind about it. That's the warning. Be careful of narcissistic bosses, love bombing, walking into things without your eyes open and full knowledge, taking big steps without the full information. Don't be swayed by the money. Look past the money, look further than past the money, because it is good money. Intuition. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition. Ask for advice. Because you could be heading for that. If you don't trust your instincts, if you don't trust your gut with this new job, new boss, you could be heading for this. Literally, I said, I'm picking up a narcissist, literally a mental breakdown or a narcissistic rage will happen pretty soon. That's 16, the Tower. That's 6. Battling, fighting. Strength. Keeping your mouth shut, opening your mouth, using your intuition, whether to speak out, whether to not. Be careful. See, it could be taking up a lot of your strength to keep the job. It's by the time you've been into the job, you're going to get used to the lifestyle that the money is bringing. So it's whether you'll speak out about this boss or keep your mouth shut to keep this lifestyle. This is what I'm picking up. Tower. Divine intervention. This could be also going back to this love bomb. Could love bomb with a marriage. But you don't know the full story about this person, about this boss. Which way is the Wheel of Fortune going to turn in your favour or their favour? Will you trust your instincts? Death, the end. It's will you trust your instincts, how it's going to end. If you don't trust your instincts, it's going to end badly. If you do trust your instincts, you'll be able to get away from it. From this Knight of Wands, from this boss, who will stalk you, harass you, chase you, follow you. This is like how quick you'll manage to get away. And it's the money that's keeping you there. It'll be the money that's keeping you there. You'll be looking for divine intervention, divine guidance. You'll be praying for advice. Decisions, money, it's all going to come down to money. It's like an abusive relationship, partnership, relationship, marriage. But people stay and put up with it for the money. This is what I'm picking up with this new job, new boss. It could end up in the courts. Hanged man. It could get that bad. Narcissistic bosses. You need to be aware. Your eyes open, keep your ears open, stay alert. Do not go into this new job like the hermit. This is again just going into this job quick, love bombing, traveling, like I say, money, wealth. This is just circling it all, but you're going to end up like this, alone, lost, looking for the light, what went on, probably clinging on to your own sanity. After all this has happened, you must stay alert, stay aware. Trust the reading. Sometimes the money isn't worth it. Justice. Listen, if they do something, obviously it's also saying they will be brought to justice, so there you go. You will win. Just be careful out there starting a new job with a narcissistic boss, a bossy boss, paying you too much attention, sending you gifts, asking you out quite quick, all happening quite quickly. Getting into a relationship quickly, Page of Wands, the star, oversharing, telling new colleagues too much information at once, try and, keep your personal information, don't pour out everything, don't tell new colleagues everything about yourself, keep yourself to yourself in a kind of way, just chit chat the basics, because you've got this boss who anything you'll say, they'll use it against you. Sneaky boss, 7 days a week. They'll be stalking you, harassing you, following you, backstabbing, talking behind your back and everything, but love bombing you at the same time. And it will be put a stop to it. Like I say, it could end up in the courts. The Hierophant, it could be the courts that put a stop to him yet again. The High Priestess, it could be the courts that have to put a stop to it. Please be aware if you're going to a high promotion or stepping really up in your career, big money, be aware of a narcissistic boss, judgment. It could all end up in court. Temperance. Be careful. So manipulative, so deceptive, deceiving. Listen, you will win the case. You're in for a right. If this is relating to you, if this is resonating with you, just be careful. It's like a warning. Starting a new job, good money, good promotion, narcissistic boss. If you're not aware of narcissists, you're going to be love bombed, deceived. It could all end up in court. Just please be aware. And you could end up after, like I kept saying, sometimes the money's not worth it. After you go through all this, and this is a warning, it can be avoided if you know what to look for. You're just going to end up back to square one, basically where you are now. But, with a lot more mental trauma, mental anguish, a lot more baggage. Sometimes the money isn't worth it. Back to square one after thinking everything was wonderful. Good luck. Take care. Bye for now.